Hey, I'm Scott, and welcome back to my very humble garage gym. If you're a golfer over the age of 50, you need to start lifting weights and doing legitimate strength training. There's two basic reasons why you need to get started now. First is the process known as sarcopenia, which starts at around the age of 40, give or take a year or two. That is the age-related loss of muscle mass, and that process starts to accelerate as you get older. So past the age of 60, the process gets faster and faster, and this is why when we see people walking around in their 70s and 80s who've done no exercise or strength training whatsoever, that's why they look so frail and they lose a lot of their mobility. So the second reason why is that as you get older, you lose the ability to move quickly. So in order to maintain our club head speed with our driver, we need to lift weights and get stronger. So consider the formula: power equals force times velocity. Strength equals the ability to produce force. As we get older, we lose the ability to move really fast. It's why we don't see anyone over the age of 40 winning the 100-meter dash in the Olympic Games. So we just lose that ability. Now, you can train for speed with this overspeed swing training that's become popular in recent years. But I think that should be the lowest priority in your program. And the reason being is that the golf swing produces such wear and tear on the body that adding faster and faster swing training to that to your program, that could lead to more injury. The golf swing is hard on all of our joints because it's not a natural human movement pattern. So that's why I personally don't do any overspeed training. It's not a priority for me to have to hit it 350 yards or whatever, so I don't do it. Lifting weights is how I've been able to maintain my swing speed at a pretty high level for a pretty long time now, in spite of the fact that I really haven't played a lot of golf in the last 10 years. In fact, I haven't played a round of golf since 2018. But if you saw my recent video, I hit balls for just the second time this year, and I was able to hit a peak swing speed of 114, which is pretty good considering my age. So legitimate strength training involves training compound movement patterns that are based on compound movement exercises that are based on natural human movement patterns. So the squat, the deadlift, the bench press, and the overhead press are those exercises that we like to train for good overall body strength, and we add in some pull-ups or chin-ups or what have you to that mix. Combined, those exercises can train the entire body, hit every single muscle group, and we can load those exercises with more weight than those exercises you'll see put out by the golf fitness community. So this is why I'm a big proponent of legitimate strength training. So how this works is you add stress to the body by going through a workout. Say you do the squat, the bench press, and the deadlift on a Monday, and then you go through the process of recovery. You get enough sleep, you eat enough food, and your body then adapts. So we have the stress, recovery, adaptation cycle. And in the beginning stages of strength training, that cycle is very short. As you get stronger and stronger, and you have to apply more stress, more weight to the bar to add more stress to the body, that recovery cycle takes longer and longer to occur. But you don't have to worry about that. You wouldn't have to worry about that for many months down the road. So that's what legitimate strength training involves. The body then adapts by building muscle, strengthening the connective tissues, your ligaments, your cartilage, and then you get the improved bone density as well. So that's a bigger bang for your buck than you're going to get from a lot of the golf specific exercises that are focused mainly on mobility And those exercises use either resistance bands or kettlebells or dumbbells or something similar, and you don't use a lot of weight with them because they're mainly just training increased range of motion. So what I personally do with my own training program is I do the barbell exercises I mentioned. I rest. On my days off, I might do a little bit of cardio training, but nothing major. I'm certainly not going to go run 5 miles. That's not going to allow my body to recover from the previous day's workout. I make sure I eat enough, especially protein, and I do some stretching exercises as well. If I'm really focused on trying to increase my body speed, I might do some sprints or some plyometrics, but I'm not going to do over swing speed training whatsoever at this point in my life. So I've already got a back issue I've been dealing with for 20 years, and I've got a little bit of a shoulder issue going on, so that's the last thing I need is more wear and tear on my body. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, found it informative. I highly recommend you get started today. It's November 2025 as I perform this video, produce this video. Just think of where you could be by the spring. You could be a lot stronger by the spring. Then you can pull back on your strength training a little bit, maintain it through the golf season. You can actually continue to increase your strength on just a 2-day schedule during the week once you get to a certain point. And it should help your golf game by allowing you to maintain your swing speed or even increase it if you can combine it with improving your golf swing. All right, so I highly recommend you also check out my website, scottcolegolf.com. I've got a total fitness program put together if you want to check that out. I've got a whole golf training program put together if you want to check that out as well. So please visit that website. Feel free to drop me a comment below the video or shoot me an email at scottcolegolf@aol.com. And we'll see you down the road.